What's good? What's good, y'all? We back. Hey. What's happening? We back in the thing. We live. Three live crew. Ain't two no more. We live.
Hey,
But it's good to see my brodies back, man, on another wave of sports therapy where good conversations meet great athletes, man. It's here. It's still here. It's
it's
still here.
still here.
No, I mean I'm excited to be back, man. I know we all have had crazy, busy schedules, traveling all over the world, going to Africa. Now, just playing,
Mm.
just having fun, man. My boy
Back
Darrell
to
being a part of the
Zamunda.
back to Zamunda. Boy JJ being a part of the wings and that experience, and I know that's been cool for him. Hopefully, you plan on doing it again.
Yes, sir. I'm trying to
Yes.
I'm trying to get on keep it hush hush, but I'm really trying to get on the practice squad or like one of the practice players. One of the guys that I worked with, he did it for a year, and then another guy that I went to high school with, he did it for like 3 years. So I'm trying to see if I
Wow,
can get up in there.
wow, wow,
Yeah.
wow. Bet,
Okay.
bet.
And give them that competition in. Okay.
Man, hey, I gotta remember they're professionals. They get paid for this. I can't injure nobody. I got, you know what I'm
You can't
saying?
injure
Yeah, you
nobody, but
gotta.
if you but if you get that 1-on-one though,
That's what I'm
if you get that
saying.
1-on-one,
You
let
get
us
that one on
know.
one.
We'll
We
have
there,
Truck
bro.
pull up with the camera so we can have it. You know what I'm talking about?
Fact, we gotta have that. We gotta have that footage, man.
We'll
Oh
do a live show
man.
right there watching you. Let's go.
Oh
Uh,
no, we are back, man. I'm back. We got some great takes, some great topics for the audience that's gonna be watching this, man. So y'all tune in, throw y'all comments in the chat or whatever, however we can get them. But
Yeah, for
nonetheless,
sure.
man, I'm excited to be back with you guys. But y'all already know we always got to kick off the show, man, with the icebreaker question. Got to set the tone. You know what I'm saying? Before we get
mhm.
into all these topics in the sports world. So my question is, how do you think the wave of point guards are going right now? And the reason why I say this is because I was watching Gil's Arena last night and they were talking about the different eras of point guards and what that looks like in regards to being a true point guard, running plays, facilitating, being an assist man, or being the style of point guard to where you're this 6'9", 210-pound guy, but you have the ability to play multiple positions, like the Magic Johnsons of the world or the Bronze of the world, stuff like that. And so my question to you guys is, where do you see the point guard era now? What does that look like to you?
So for me, this is my limited experience, limited knowledge.
Hmm.
I saw this guy that I follow on TikTok. He said that point guards' jobs are to manipulate and to dictate what the offense needs. So whether that's offense, whether that's defense, whether that's passing, whatever the team needs to win the game, that's what the point guard needs to be able to pull from the team. Like get it either pull it from them or be able to affect it himself. So that's how I see it. I see true point guards as top tier. And now, don't get me wrong, true point guards can only go so far. And what I mean by that
True.
is people like Trey Young. Trey Young can drop 30 points and 15 assists, and they can still get kicked out first round. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because that's really what his season's been. It's like he's really good at scoring, really good at assisting, but they don't go anywhere. So I feel like in at least in the NBA sense, you need more than that. I feel like you need um big name pieces around that position. And I feel
Mm,
like in today's league, there's only a few in my mind that I can think of people who fit that role, but also have good people around them to help them get past that point. Now,
gotcha.
obviously, we know the NBA is for entertainment, is for views, for oohs and ahs. So for the typical fan, they're not really worried about who goes to the finals, who goes to play. But people like me, who's like really trying to get into it, it's like I want to see a certain style, and I'm not seeing that. Like I don't know who I
Mm,
was watching, but the I don't know what happened. I think so. Dude was on the corner. He pump faked him. Dude jumped. He drove like to like the wing or not the wing, but to the sideline, and he did like a
Yeah.
step back to the 3 point line and shot it. I'm like, why didn't you just drive to the basket? You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
Like back in the
Yeah.
day, that would have been kind of crazy shot, but in today's league, it's okay. So like that, like for me, that I feel like that's what the league is going more toward. It's like away from the traditional, what people's expectations are. It's more for the people who don't know so much, but they'll pay to watch this kind of game.
Gotcha. Gotcha. What you think, Tez, about these generational different styles of point guards in today's basketball, or just in general?
I mean, I know I say it a lot, and it applies to shoot, music, movies, whatever. Like, I'm so glad I grew up in the era that I did because it was
Yeah.
definitely a different quality of basketball. It was just it was definitely different. But as far as what they do now, like we have a such thing as a point forward now.
We do.
So like that was
Yeah.
unheard of. Like growing
Yeah.
up, that was unheard of. Like, what is that? What do you mean? Nah, you got the wrong
Mhm.
position. So I mean it's different, but I mean, and no disrespect to him because he's a phenomenal player, best shooter I've seen ever. But Steph Curry made that okay. Now
Yeah.
everybody want to do step back threes when it's like he was saying not necessary. Like you could have just drove to the basket because let that have
Yeah.
been Jordan, bro. You about to get put on a poster.
No,
I don't care
facts.
who over there. Even if I got a slip by accident on the baseline, you still gonna get put on a poster. So yeah,
Facts.
it's definitely different now for point guards. I mean, I respect the I guess evolution of the game for sure.
Yeah.
It's bringing out more talent when it comes to especially bigs. Because I mean, all we was good for when I was in school was getting rebounds. You know what I'm talking about? You can put up shots, but for the most part, play defense, get rebounds. That's what you're supposed to do. So
Mhm.
Mm. Yeah.
it's good to see that part. But yeah, as far as point guards, man, it's so different now. That hey, as long as you got a good dribble and a step back, and go and put up that three. We don't
Yeah,
even care
who
if
who
you
is that?
like really. We don't even care if you make it. It's just we want to see you do it.
Yeah.
What's
Yeah.
his name?
The
Who?
Ever
crowd like
since
the numbers. They
Fred
like the
Van
points.
Man, ever since Fred Van Fleet went down, they said that the possible lineup for the Houston Rockets is going to be 6'9" and up. That's freaking
Yeah, it's
crazy.
gonna be yeah, it's gonna be a big lineup. Yeah.
Like, what do you
Facts.
mean a 6'9", 6'10" point guard?
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm
I wanna
saying?
spice yeah, yeah. I wanna spice it up a little
But
bit. I bring this up going back to that show. Gil was saying, I wanna see if y'all agree with this. He was like, true point guards don't win championships. And what he mean by that was you think about people like the Chris Pauls of the world, the Steve Nash of the world, they only got so far. And we already know
mhm,
them being true point guards or floor generals, keep people involved. They don't have a chip to show for. But when you think about the different style of point guards now, or even back then, like the Magic Johnsons, who was 6'9", LeBron James, who's bringing the ball, who's 6'8". Now we're getting ready to see Cooper play because Kyrie's still hurt, being that guy bringing up the ball who's 6'9". And so seeing those guys on the other side of that have championships, only people that have done it at that small of a size, like you mentioned, with Steph Curry, he got four. Isaiah Thomas, with the bad boys in the 90s, he got two. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know, I kind of agree with that. So what's y'all take on Gil saying, that true point guards are limited in regards to their style of play when it comes
so
to
what I
shit?
will speak to is Steph Curry to me wouldn't be considered a true point guard in my
Nah, I,
opinion.
I agree. I agree too.
I would feel like he's more of a scoring guard. Now, can he facilitate
Yeah.
and pass? Yes, but I don't believe
Yes.
that's his main role. Right?
Facts.
That's why they paired him up with who? Draymond Green.
Yeah.
Like if that
Yeah.
was his role, Draymond Green would be there. It wouldn't be no need for him because Curry's doing it. But because Curry doesn't do it or doesn't do it to such a high degree, Draymond complements that.
Yes, he
Like I have
compliments
I
that.
have this quote
Fact.
unquote weakness or this thing I just don't do very well, and I got that for you. All right, bet. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's what I said when I said earlier that what did I say? That it only can only get you so far. Like
Yeah, yeah,
if you want to be a genuine true point guard where it's let's just say 15, 18 points a game, but you got 17 assists or 10 assists or
assists.
12
Yeah,
assists. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Or even steals. You got to have someone that can compensate for that lackluster on everything else.
Nah, I
That's just
totally
my
agree.
opinion.
I think that's a good take. I totally agree with
Yeah,
that.
for
Yeah, and
sure.
you mentioned yeah, you mentioned Curry having the ability to do that because he's not that's not his primary role. They use Draymond to be that facilitator, and we've seen it over the years, and it works well.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying,
Yeah.
when Clay was there, it worked well for them. Draymond bringing up the ball and coming off the screen. I always said in some of our previous shows, like I think Steph is most dangerous when he doesn't have the ball. Because of his level of conditioning, being able to keep up. He
Hmm.
gonna tire you out, man.
No,
He get
yeah.
that rock off that screen a few inches back, he knocking it down. So, nah, I definitely agree with that. Nah, I could definitely attest with that. Uh, let's move on to this first topic, man. This is very, very interesting to see. His 18 years now in the league. I see him, man. We talking about point guards. I saw him as one of the most durable point guards in the game in regards to his availability, in regards to his energy, in regards to who he is as a player. And I've listened to other commentators and analysts that players that he's played with, they always seen him as a good guy. So I'm talking about Russ. Russell Westbrook in his 18 seasons just got signed with the Sacramento Kings. And so just to give some context, 9 time NBA All-Star Russell Westbrook has agreed on a deal to sign with the Sacramento Kings. Westbrook and the Kings maintain communication off-season. At the 2017 NBA MVP remained patient in free agency and now lands a deal for his 18th season. Westbrook has bonds with Sabonis, DeMar DeRozan, and Zach LaVine. History alongside Dennis Schroeder in the backcourt and with assistant general manager BJ Armstrong on the player representation side. And shared respect for general manager Scott Perry and coach Doug Christie, who used to play for the Kings back in those days. Westbrook is expected to officially join the team later
Ooh.
this week with a 1 year, 3.6 million veterans minimum deal, sources said, and then give a little bit more. We can go on. Westbrook gives Sacramento some much needed backcourt depth as a point guard, able to play as a starter or reserve. The Kings could use his bench presence after ranking 28th in bench points per game and 29th in bench assists per game last season. So I'll leave it at that. Let's just kind of jump in. What you guys' take? Russ going to the Kings, 18 year in the league, been on multiple teams. Do you think this is his last dance? What's your thoughts?
So I'm gonna go first, and I'm gonna say, um, physically and ability wise, no. I feel like Russ is far more able to produce um than what people will give him credit for.
I
Um,
agree. Yeah,
what I will say, at least for the entertainment slash what people are willing to invest in the NBA, no. I feel like this was a because of who you are, we're gonna save your career in a sense. You feel what I'm saying? Like I
mm,
feel like they was like, hey, we don't want you to leave. You know, nobody trying to pay you. We ain't got no spot. Let's just give it to them because there's no way you can tell me that no one in the NBA doesn't need a point guard. Out of all the teams, whether it be a
yeah,
starting point guard, whether it be a
yeah.
bench point guard, whether Udonis Haslam had a job with the Miami Heat, and I don't remember the last time I seen him do anything in a game. So if
That's so
he can get
true.
one,
No facts.
Russell Westbrook should be able to easily get one, bro.
I totally agree with that, bro. It's a great
Like that's
take.
just crazy to me.
Yeah.
And for the people out there who are conspiracy theorists, there are conspiracies that because of how close he is to I think John Stockton's record or whatever, there's some record he's getting close to that they didn't want to pick him up so he couldn't break it.
You talking about Russ?
Yeah.
Probably talking about the
So
assist.
yeah,
I'm assuming.
yeah,
Yeah, I think.
whichever one it
Yeah.
was, that's all I heard. But I'm like, even if that's true, like that's crazy that y'all care that much to not give him a job because he's good at his job. Because he's good at his job, y'all don't want to give him a job. Okay.
I agree with that, man. Everything that you said. Yeah, I watched a clip of Patrick Beverly being upset and pissed oh wow Russ wasn't in the league and being on the team. Like to me, I think Russ is probably one of the most durable players that we've ever seen. When have you ever seen Russ out for a major injury? Like his
Yeah,
health
never.
is through the roof. I mean, he might have some knickknacks. That's any NBA player. That's part of the game that
Yeah.
comes with it.
Yeah.
But you've never seen Russ with a major injury being taken out. He's there. He's a team player. He's energetic. He's gonna give you that spark off the bench or whether in the starting five. He's a athletic point guard. He'll dunk on you if you're in that lane. Like he bars none. So it's like I didn't understand it. What's your take, Ted?
So I'm gonna go a little bit of a different route. I feel like the reason why people try to keep him out the league is the same reason they do it with any other league is because they trying to silence who the person is. A lot of people can't
Mm,
deal
Mm,
with his outspokenness and his attitude. But
mm,
and some people may call it cocky, but that man just confident.
no, he's just confident. Yeah, yeah.
He good at what he do. Like let's be
Yeah.
real. Like he's good. The
Yeah.
dude's solid. He's well rounded. He gonna give you that energy. He's good at what he do. You just might
Right.
not like his attitude while he do it,
18 years.
Yeah.
bro. I'm gonna let you know you not good if you're not good.
Yeah.
My boy will
Yeah.
let you know you are trash, whether you are on his team or not. He will
Mm-hmm.
let you know. He's
Yeah.
gonna look at the sports analyst crazy, the people interviewing. He done had some crazy, you know, I'm talking about memes with them because of the fact that he's just gonna let you know how he feel.
No,
Like,
facts.
don't ask me
Yeah.
no dumb questions. Come prepared, cause I came prepared.
Mm.
Right.
That's
Yeah.
just how he is.
It's just
Everybody
how
can't
he is.
take that.
I agree. That's well said. Take. Yeah. People do. Yeah, we say it all the time with different NBA players, man. They try to silence him by not giving him opportunity to get back in the league. Like, come on, man. Stop playing with me. Stop playing. I'm gonna share this stat, then we'll move on. It said in 75 games and 36 starts for the Denver Nuggets last season, Westbrook averaged 13.3 points, 6.1 assists, 4.9 rebounds, 1.4 steals while shooting 44.9% from the field. Westbrook shot 52% on two pointers in 2024-25, the best in a season in his career. Saying that,
Mm.
like, come on, man. The best
Mm.
in a season in his career, shooting 52% from the two. Now, we've talked about this in previous episodes of how most people are getting away from the midi or the mid range. It's a high percentage shot. It's a few people
Right.
that have mastered that shot from, DeMar DeRozan, from Chris Paul, from Kawhi Leonard, certain people who have mastered, that mid range. And so to see this stat from Russ, knowing that he has shot this in one of his best in season in his career, like, come on, man, y'all tell me this guy can't bring nothing, to a team, and
Nothing.
you
All right.
and you just said that which was a proven fact that Udonis Haslam was riding the bench, doing nothing at all, getting paid while Russ is healthy.
Uh,
He's working out. He looks like I just watched some clips last night of Russ training and looking like he's still in great shape and doing his regimen, his workout. And y'all mean to tell me he can't go to no team? So nah, I'm definitely happy, man, to see Russ back on another team. And will this be his last dance? We don't know. For me personally, because he's durable, depending on him and whether he wants to retire or not, I would probably say another 2 to 3 years. That's just my opinion, but that just really comes down to him and what he wants to do with his career and his family and legacy. But overall, man, Russ is he's that dude. Yeah, he's that guy, man. Well, like
ooh.
guy. So
Okay.
I have an idea. Go ahead. Go
Okay.
ahead.
Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
So I was just gonna say, if Giannis's brothers ever worked in the league, how does this man? how do he not have a
Oh my
job?
gosh.
Let's be real.
He went left.
Come on, bro.
Yeah, yeah,
Oh man.
My boy
yeah.
can stand on his name alone. He ain't even got to stand on a brother name. It's his name. He can stand
Facts.
on that joker 10 toes and can't get no
No,
job.
Uh,
yeah.
Man, come on. Go ahead. My
Come
bad.
on, man.
but not what I was gonna say is next year, well, first of all, everyone's watching basketball season. Well, it already started, but the actual season starts on the 21st, which is Monday.
Yes.
Yes,
So tune
sir.
in Monday for tip off of the 2026-2027 season, right? Or 2025, 2026.
25, 26.
25,
25,
26.
26 season.
Yeah.
But I was also going to add next year, since we didn't do it this year and we didn't really talk about it, next year we should do fantasy basketball within the church. We should get a group of us, like between 6 to 12 people, ain't gotta be that many, do fantasy basketball. And we should put some money in the pot and we should have a punishment. We should do that.
He said a punishment.
A punishment, my
Yeah,
God. What's this?
yeah,
All
yeah.
right, I'm all for it, man.
Like whoever, obviously the older gentleman, saying, can't do any and everything that we do, but you know let's just say the person who loses, saying, gotta do 100 push-ups, or I don't know, they gotta jump off a cliff into a body of water, like a high body, I don't know, just not saying that's exactly what it, but you know what I'm saying, you gotta do something.
Eesh.
You ain't
My
gonna get
God.
nobody in your league, bro.
Hey, if I gotta be by myself, it'd be like that, you know what I'm saying.
My
But
goodness.
no, go ahead, Willie, go ahead.
Nah, I'm just gonna close it with one more stat and we'll move on to the next topic, man. Just going back to Russ, it says he'll be turning 37 in November next month. Has the most triple doubles in NBA history, which we know he passed the record of Oscar Robertson, another great player, and is one of two players to ever play in the league to post 25,000 points, 8,000 rebounds, 8,000 assists, along with LeBron James. And y'all mean to tell me this man can't get a
Can't
spot?
get a
Like it's
job.
ridiculous. But we'll digress. We'll move on. Anything else, guys, before we move on?
Enough
You know,
said,
see,
sir. Enough
see,
said.
that's
Yeah.
enough
Get that
said.
man a job.
Yeah. Let's see what he do with the Kings. Let's move on, man. Shift to the W. To the W. I know we've been on this W probably here recently, past 1 or 2 years, talking about the women's sports. We always want to make sure we highlight the women and what they're doing in the W, the moves they making, certain players, and so this playoff run has been very, very interesting. I know I chat me, you, and Darrell. We have been, yeah, lighting it up, man. Different games going on. We just finished the WNBA championship. Phoenix Mercury, Las Vegas Aces. Definitely a not not so good finals, man. But yeah, let's just get into it, man. What's you guys' take on Las Vegas Aces, their championship run, the pieces they had? Do you think they can do it again? You know, they won 3 championships in the last 4 seasons. And so what's y'all guys' take?
What I will say is, from my limited knowledge and limited experience with the WNBA, I've heard that the Aces were a good team. So kudos to them. Kudos to them winning that many. It's not easy. Um, one winning, but winning multiple. But what
Multiple,
I
yeah.
will
Yeah.
say is, I think they were 0, like 0 and 16.
Mm.
At some point they were just losing a lot of games. And then
Mm-hmm.
Angel Wilson, I don't know if she like came back from injury, she gave them a talking that they needed, whatever, but they just kept coming back and they ended up getting into the playoffs when they weren't supposed to. And then not only did they get to the playoffs, they win the championship. So like they weren't starting off like good and continuing like the
No.
people who everyone thought was gonna win, the Lynx.
Yeah.
No, they started off a little rocky, a little bad, got
They did.
better, and then won it all. It was just crazy to me.
Yeah. Yeah. No, that's so true. I think what really shifted this roster, man, I don't know if you guys remember, they got blown out at home by a 50 piece. And that was
Yeah, yeah,
by, I
yeah, yeah.
believe, the Minnesota Lynx beat the brakes out of them. You know what I'm saying? And I remember just, I think the other day looking at some Instagram posts from Don Staley, former coach, or former Asia Wilson's former coach at South Carolina. She was like, in bold letters, when that happened, she's like, y'all suck. She's like, y'all need to get it together. What's going on? But you being a winner and a competitor, you don't take that as you don't take that personally. You're like, okay, she saw what happened. We gotta get in the gym and we gotta get it right. And I remember
Yeah,
reading a description from Asia. She was like, if you don't feel embarrassed about this loss, don't come back in the gym the next day. And she meant that. So I think like her mentality, like we can't go out like this again. I think to me that's what shifted them as a whole, as a unit. And after that, they went in a 16-0 run. Like could nobody beat them. They
oh,
were
I think that's what it
yeah.
is. Then I think I had it. I think I had it switched. Okay.
Yeah, it's like no, they did have a rough start. You had that right. They did have a very,
Oh,
very
okay,
rough
okay.
start. They wasn't winning a bunch of games, but that 52 piece that they took at home, I think they really woke them up. And then after that, man, they came together, and you saw the collectiveness. You saw them gelling, and they went on a 16 game winning streak. And so for me, when I saw it, I'm like, okay, and I gave y'all my pick before the playoffs started. I said it's gonna be the Aces or the Lynx. Of course, the Lynx got put out. That's a whole nother conversation. We'll get into that, man.
Man,
Yeah, I was disappointed how that happened, but one of my picks got there. So, yeah, I think that's what shifted them, man, taking that blow, like that. So, what you got,
no,
Ted?
actually,
Oh, go
I'm
there.
sorry,
Go ahead. Go
Montez.
ahead.
I I really want to ask this question. So you remember that picture that Tyrese Halliburton took when he was like when you don't show up for class but you still get an A on the assignment?
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
So the Dallas Wings got rid of two people.
they did.
Dejanay Carrington and her
And Alyssa
girlfriend.
Smith. Alyssa
Dejanay
Smith did.
Carrington went to the Lynx, who everyone thought was going to win the chip. Her
Facts.
girlfriend went to the Lynx, I mean to the Aces, who no one thought was
Aces
going to win, and then she
and
wins the
won.
chip, bro.
And won the chip.
That's crazy to me. Like she
Hey, but
literally,
don't forget the homie that went to Phoenix and ended up in the finals.
Yeah, yeah.
who?
Santu Sabali.
Sansu Sabali.
Santu
Oh
Sabali.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, Dallas, what
True.
you doing?
Yeah,
But anyway,
Dallas.
continue. Continue.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's just crazy to me. Like I'm not gonna say she didn't do anything, but halfway or like toward like the beginning part of the season, you
Yeah.
get traded and then you end up winning a chip from that. Like you gotta be like, oh, I'm good now. I'm
No,
Yeah,
good.
yeah.
facts, man.
It's justified now. I'm good. Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. Like
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. That was
that's crazy.
crazy. I did pay attention to that, seeing how Dallas Wings was literally getting rid of everybody. And it's like, oh my good, what are y'all doing, man? And then you see two
Man.
players go to the finals from that, well, three. But yeah, man. Big up to the Aces, man, and what they're doing. Hopefully
For sure.
during this off season that they don't make any dumb moves. I know they have the CBA going on, collective bargaining agreement. We've been seeing all that going on. We also with the
Hmm.
I can't remember the lady's name. Commissioner, that talk with Nafisi
Oh
Collier,
man.
yeah, all that's going on, and so we'll see, man. Hopefully, the Aces can keep together their collective group and their core, man, with Jackie Young, Chelsea Gray, Asia Wilson, and then my girl Jewel Lloyd. And the crazy thing is, I think I put it in the chat after they won. Like Chelsea Gray had already won a chip prior to come to the Aces with the Sparks, and then Jewel
Mm.
Lloyd, who was a great piece for them too as well, coming off the bench. She had won, I believe, one or two chips with Seattle Storm. So it's like the Aces and their president, Ali, they knew what they were doing to build a right team and go out there and win it again. But definitely excited for them. And then
So I
Asia,
wanna I wanna oh go ahead, go ahead.
nah, go ahead, you got it.
I was gonna so you know me, I'm a jokester, so I follow a lot of joking pages. So on one of the pages, this dude posted a tweet from someone else, and it was like one of the crazy stats, and it said Asia Wilson hit a fadeaway jumper on a married couple.
Yeah, I did see that, bro.
Bro, that's not funny, but that's funny,
You stupid. I did.
Something wrong
I
with it
did
for
see
real.
that.
bro.
No, I did see it on
So that's
IG. Oh yeah,
hilarious.
that's wild. They wrong for that. Yeah, yeah, crazy.
No,
But now
go
Asia,
ahead, my fault.
Asia, now Asia is the truth, man. Stafford Heard, I'm looking at first player in WNBA history to win a championship, Finals MVP, League MVP, and Defensive Player of the Year in the same season, bro. In the same season, this season that just passed. All that hard work. I mean, 4-time Defensive Player of the Year, 3-time champion. Like, yeah, Asia. What do so? My question is to y'all: do you think she's one of the greatest players, I guess, right now in the league, or do you see somebody
In the
that's above her?
WNBA or in the
Yeah,
league in general,
yeah,
like both.
WNBA.
Definitely. I don't believe I've only seen her, so I can't speak for the OGs, back in the day. But just from what people are saying about her, like, and the stats you listed off, stuff like that, it's like you can't take her out that conversation.
Nah, yeah, yeah,
Because,
facts.
like, if the people that you're talking about are so good, why didn't they stop her? Or why, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Hmm.
she deserves to be there just on that alone. And I'm not
Mhm.
saying she did all by herself, but Asia
Nah, of course.
Wilson did play a huge part on how the Aces got to where they were to now. Like
Yeah, I
you
totally
can't
agree.
say anything different.
Yeah. What you think, Tess? Is she the best player in W right now, or you got other options?
Ain't no other options. It like based off of her heart, her work ethic, you know what I'm talking about? That all of that in the W, man, it's crazy.
Yeah,
Ain't
yeah.
nobody hooping like her. Like I ain't gonna lie. Like okay, so JJ was talking about how he chuckled about the whole her shooting the jump on both of them. But I ain't gonna lie, in my head I was laughing at the fact that Bam Adebayo had on her hat and was holding a
Nah,
trophy, bro. I was
Oh, I
yeah,
saw that.
dying.
yeah.
I saw
I
that.
I
saw
was
that
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
too. Yeah.
oh, come
Hey,
on,
Montez,
player.
to piggyback off that, someone said, "No, if you're watching Bishop or if you ever see this is not who I am. I'm just reading the tweet." So
Yeah, yeah.
someone said, they said, Bam Adebayo better be ready for when Asia Wilson get home. I was like, no way, bro. That was like, that's not the only thing she getting. I was like, oh my god.
Wow.
They wrong. They out of there, bro.
I was like, hey, hey.
Hey, this world is cruel, man. This world is cruel. Cruel and unusual.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I got me a good little chuckle out of that for sure. But nah, man, I don't know, that's just the epitome of hard work, man, and it paying off. So shout out
Yeah.
to all of the aces for sure.
Nah, facts. Like I said in the chat, I believe that they are a female version of the Warriors in the run that they had. I mean,
Yeah,
three
that's scary.
Mm.
championships, 3 championships in 4 years. They got the core. I just hope and pray they don't break up the core with Jackie, Asia, Chelsea, and then you add Jewel Lord off the bench, Dana Evans. I think he had a 20 piece in game one off the bench as well. Then you add Melissa Smith, who's a big, the one chick that had a baby. I can't remember her name. That's with the Aces, but she's a big as well. So yeah, I just hope they
Yeah,
don't break up the core. That they can go back and
yeah,
do it
for
again with
sure.
the right pieces around them. So, but yeah, the W man is getting a little spicy. I'm
Nah,
Man.
and like it's crazy. I actually got the opportunity. I think I shared some pictures with Willie. I think at the time where I went to an Aces game where it was Aces versus Wings,
You
and
did,
Mm.
had to watch
yeah,
that. And at that time, the Wings were actually decent, so I think they pulled that off by like maybe it was like a few points. It wasn't even much. It was
yeah,
down to the
yeah,
wire for sure. But
yeah,
just to be able to see Aja play, my goodness.
yeah,
When I tell you that girl hoops, dog, they
yeah,
be hooping. Her and Parker, dog, they was hooping. I was like,
yeah,
yeah, that's
yeah,
Bruh.
like I was excited just to be able to see both sides. So it's kind of hard to only cheer for Dallas when you respect the game of the others. So shoot, it was
yes. You
good though
respect the
for sure.
game. Yeah, you respect the game. Yeah, the W is definitely, I think, headed in a good direction. I think they got two more teams that might be coming. I think this next season. I can't remember what the stakes are, but definitely expanding. Definitely getting the viewership. I would look.
Um, um, what was I think they were talking about Detroit and Philadelphia, I think something like that.
Okay.
Oh,
And
okay.
I know for sure,
Those are
at
good.
least this
Those are
summer,
big
they're
markets
doing
too.
another. Yeah, they're doing another season of Unrivaled this summer, and Paige she got picked up.
I did
It's
see
crazy.
that.
That's where they getting
Yeah.
their checks from.
Nah, ain't
Yeah,
that crazy?
That's where they getting their checks from. Like,
That's
stop
when they get their,
playing.
yeah, that's
Let's
where they
be
getting their
real.
bag from. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
and to me, it's crazy. Now, I will never admit if anyone says this and she's around, I will never admit it. But to go from oh yeah, I could beat Paige Beckers if I really what I'm saying if I practice. No, there are
No?
levels to this, bro. There are
Nah.
levels to this, bro.
Okay, okay.
I don't.
I respect that.
I don't know.
Fact.
I don't know at what point of the season it was. There was a point of the season where I was like, no matter practice, no amount of hard work,
She different.
Yes.
bruh.
Yeah, yeah. Pays
She
She
different.
different.
dropped
Pays is
two
different.
two 40-point games. She lost both of them. But 40
I watch.
point
Yeah,
games in your
I
first
watched one of
season,
them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
like let alone scoring 20, 30 points. No, you dropped 40-point games.
40
And they were
on
they were efficient games.
Yeah.
40 on the pros.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes.
Fact. Fact. My
Year
question,
one is
y'all,
crazy.
before we move on to our last topic, how long do you think Paige Beckers will stick around, knowing that this organization has gotten rid of multiple players? I think they just fired the coach recently, so it's like it's a lot of deficits with this squad. How long do you think she stays there, or if
I
she?
feel like I feel like it's gonna be like a Dirk Nowitzki thing. I feel like
Mm,
Okay.
she will try to stay the whole time.
yeah,
I don't believe she'll leave. Personally, I don't believe she will leave. That's just me
gotcha.
being, hopeful and praying to God that she don't. But
Man, what?
I, man, I feel like she's too much of a good player for an organization to let go. So if anything, they'll let go of coach and players before they let go of her. You feel me? So
Yeah.
I don't think she's gonna. I don't think she's actually gonna leave. That's just me though.
So you saying they'll build around her, continue to build around
Yeah.
her? Yeah, yeah. I take that. What you say, Ted? Same thing. She stick it out.
I feel like she'll stay. Uh I think that is definitely gonna be I'm talking about where, like he said, she don't leave, but the fact that she has already been like such a spokesperson year one is
Yeah,
crazy.
yeah.
Hmm.
And I mean, now let's pray that the whole money situation gets better for all players in the W. But
Facts.
as it does, or even if it doesn't, she's already getting crazy money from commercials. I was like, if I see this girl in another commercial, not hating,
Man,
y'all
yeah,
talking about,
bro.
but she is
Yeah.
already getting the bag. So salute to her and her
Fact.
people, that are looking out for her. But yeah, I can definitely see her staying and being like a dirt. Like, yeah, let's go for it. And
Let's go.
then it's
Yeah.
gonna be interesting to see. I would hope that she sticks around, especially with them in preparation for going to a bigger stadium. You got to fill
Yeah.
that stadium, and Paige gonna
Yeah,
help you do it.
Yeah. Pays gonna help
yeah.
you do it. Facts.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because I think
Yeah.
they
I
got
get
what,
that.
like one more year
Yeah,
at
they got a year
UGA.
left.
Until
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
they move to Dallas or Fort Worth.
Dallas. Dallas.
Dallas.
Dallas.
They moving to Dallas. Supposed to be at the convention
Mm-hmm.
center, I believe.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Man, man, man.
Yeah, yeah. So tickets and all of that'll go up, but I mean it's good to see that they're
Right.
getting that kind of exposure.
Yeah, I agree with that. I definitely agree with that, fellas. As we put a wrapper on the show, we got to get to the NFL, man. We are going into week 6, I believe. I'm looking at this. Few weeks in. It's been a lot of.
Wait, 12, 13, 14, 15.
Let's see.
So what would that
Yeah,
be?
we 6 weeks in. Yeah,
That'd be
Yeah,
11 weeks left?
we got 11 left.
Yeah, 17
Okay.
weeks, 17
Well,
games.
eight.
I thought it was
Well,
18.
Well, 18 weeks, 17 games. Yeah.
yeah,
So
yeah.
Okay.
'Cause they get a
You,
bye
hey, I'm
too.
trying. I'm trying to get my football knowledge. You know what I'm saying?
No,
nah, you good. You
facts.
good.
Yeah. No, fact. But nah,
Cause
it's
that
been
just
some
recently
crazy.
changed. So now you good.
Okay.
Nah, it's been some crazy games so far. We just gonna recap, man. This last game. I don't know if y'all watched it, but I watched it. It was a heck of a game. You know, the battle of the vets. Battle of the vets. Aaron
Oh, you
Rodgers,
talking about that battle of the old heads?
the old heads,
You talking about the
Not the
old
old
heads?
heads.
the AARP,
What?
the nursery home. No,
Not the
Man.
nursing home, dang.
no, man. It was no, but the crazy thing is,
Nah, that was
like,
nice.
they didn't look like vet. They didn't look like those old
Nah,
players. If y'all
them
get what
boys
I'm
still
saying,
got it.
like them boys got it, man. Aaron Rodgers, Super Bowl
Nah.
champion with the Packers back then. Joe Flacco, Super Bowl champion with the Ravens. I think
Yeah,
2013, and that's when they had Ed Reed's, the Ray Lewis's of the world, one of
yeah,
best linebackers in the game. So for them to
Really?
come back and still, huh?
yeah. It was that long
Yeah,
He
ago,
won
Joe
a
man.
ring?
Flacco was on.
Really?
Yeah, Joe
Yeah,
Flacco was on that squad.
I didn't know
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
yeah, man. I know a little something. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. I ain't gonna lie, y'all was talking basketball earlier, and I was like, dang, I know all them people. I remember when Mike Bibby was playing. I don't watch
Oh,
those games. I was like,
no
oh, they got me feeling
thanks.
old out here.
Yeah,
Man.
Mike Bibby, Page, or Chris Webber, White Chocolate.
Yeah. But
But
nah, they
no,
they
man.
definitely put on the show for sure.
Yes, they put on the shows to get some quick stats. Joe Flacco had he was 31 for 47, 342 yards, three touchdowns, no picks. That boy Flacco was
Mm.
out there cooking. Uh, make sure I'm looking there. Where's my other guy? I don't see him. Jamar Chase had 16 receptions. I think he broke history with the Bengals. 16 receptions straight, 161 yards, a touchdown. I know T. Higgins, number 5, wide receiver for them, had a touchdown as well. And so Aaron Rodgers had 242 yards. I think he had 2 interceptions. But overall, the battle with the vets, I think it was a well fought game. I literally watched it from top to bottom. And so to see Joe Flacco get traded from the Browns over to the Bengals is crazy because I believe they're in the same division and they're rivals. And so I
Yeah.
know
It was
head coach Mike Tomlin talked about it. But nah, it was a heck of a game. Then you got to talk about the offensive side of the Bengals. Like they have two of the most dominant receivers in the game from T. Higgins and Jamar Chase. But then you look at the defensive side of the Steelers. Jalen Ramsey went over there, who's a top defensive back. You got Joey Porter Jr. Then you also have Darius Slay, who's a defensive back, came from the Eagles from that Super Bowl champion team. And so they did that intentionally, man, loading up defensively because you got two high class receivers with the Bengals, man, to kind of slow them down. But as I was watching and then putting Jalen Ramsey and these different players on on Jamar Chase, they really couldn't do much with him, man. Like
Mm.
he's that dude. He was still cooking them, bro. Like like he's strong, he's physical, he's athletic. There were certain plays where they kind of messed up his rhythm, but overall, yeah, Jamar Chase was cooking, man. But overall, it was a great game. So, did y'all see that game? Y'all see any highlights?
Nah,
I saw
I ain't gonna
highlights.
lie. I ain't watched since what was the last game I watched? I think it was the Buccaneers. I think it was when
Mm.
we was at that
We was at Buffalo Wild
Buffalo
Wings.
Wild Wings. Yeah, that
Yeah.
last. I ain't gonna lie. That's the last time I watched
Yeah.
one.
No, it's cool. It's cool. But overall, what's you guys' take as we close on the NFL season right now? What's some highlights you saw? Some teams you thought was gonna be trash, but they balling. Teams you thought that was gonna be good, but they not doing good. What's you guys take so far? On
I'm gonna let y'all go first. I ain't got nothing.
I think the only one that I thought was gonna be better, and I can think of like right off the top of my head from what they actually are. And I know Cowboy fans want me to say the Cowboy. No, I'm not gonna say that. Uh, I kind of expected this one. I didn't know it was gonna be this bad, if I'm being honest. But I would say probably the Chiefs. I expected more from the Chiefs than I'm getting so far. if I'm being
mm.
honest.
Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha.
I feel like there's been some moments of struggle there that I didn't expect, but I think that's because people are kind of figuring them out a little bit. But
I agree with that.
that's just
Yeah,
that's just
yeah,
kind of my take.
yeah. I totally agree. Uh, for me, a team that's I thought was gonna be trash was actually doing well. Actually, this team we just talked about was the Pittsburgh Steelers. I didn't know how that was going to end up throwing Aaron Rodgers over there. I didn't know how he was going to look. He didn't look too good playing with the Jets his last season. So 40-plus-year-old quarterback. I didn't know what his athleticism was going to look like. His QB vision. I didn't know what none of that was going to look like. But it seemed like it's working out decent right now. They're 4-2. So not too bad, in the beginning of the season, but yeah, I thought that was gonna be trash. And then they got the receiver DK Metcalf, and so he has one,
Yeah.
guy, a primary receiver that he can throw to. I just think he needs a little bit more help offensively. I believe that's why the Bengals were able to win that game because they had more firepower offensively. But yeah, Pittsburgh Steelers did shock me on what they're doing right now. Um,
Are the Giants doing good? Because I heard they were doing like somewhat.
Yeah, yeah, they shocked me too. Their rookie quarterback, I think Jackson Dart. Yeah, he's looking all right. He out there dancing in the end zone. He got a chain on, looking like Joe Burrow, white boy. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, I know I'm probably gonna have to hear from my boy Lionel, and that's cool. It's whatever.
Oh
But
yeah, yeah,
I'm a respect it. How they
yeah,
took Daniel Jones and is 5-1 now? Oh no, but they
yeah.
5-1 right now.
Which team?
I don't know how they. I don't know how they put it together, but the Colts are five
Oh,
and
the
one.
Colts. The Colts. I
Okay.
forgot about the
I
Colts.
was like, ugh.
I
Okay,
forgot
y'all
about the
figuring out a way to
Colts.
win. I can respect it. So
Yeah, that is
I've
Lionel's
been
team.
seeing your boy Lionel dancing with the kids and stuff. I don't want to say that word. I be halfway not even wanting to like his stuff.
No,
I'm
man.
sorry, hating. Y'all talking about how you hating?
No, facts. Yeah, Coach. Yeah, you're right. Colts are looking good. They shocked me too. Yeah. One team, before we wrap this up, that I'm very, very disappointed in, that has a rough start right now, is the freaking Baltimore Ravens, man.
I was just thinking that,
I'm
man.
so heartbroken, man.
Yeah.
They are like, I think they're like 1-5 right now, 1-4.
They are one and
Jackson
five,
hurt.
Woo!
tied with the Browns.
Yeah, bro. They are out of there. I don't know if they'll make the playoffs if they don't get it together. I don't know. I don't know. Lamar Jackson still hurt,
Wh-
I believe.
I'm about to say what's the issue, but okay.
Yeah, he's still hurt. Derrick Henry and fumbled a few games.
Mm.
So
Yeah,
yeah, that's
I
not.
don't know, man. I don't know what's going on with Derek, man.
Yeah,
And that might be
yeah,
another situation where folks was figuring him out, but that dude big as heck, so I don't know.
yeah, yeah. I'm not understanding that. So yeah, I'm definitely heartbroken with the Ravens. But my other sleeper team will probably be the Detroit Lions. I do like the Lions. I like Jared
Okay.
Goff. And I got the two-headed running back monster in the backfield, Jameer Gibbs and David Montgomery. So wide receivers Saint Almond Brown. Yeah. So yeah, I'm liking the Lions too. But nonetheless, as we close, man, last words, man. What are you guys expecting? I know we mentioned NBA season around the corner. What are y'all expecting to see NBA season? For players, teams, y'all looking to ball out? And we'll close it out.
So I'm looking for the Washington Wizards, watching my boy Sharif Cooper go crazy this season. He's finally in the league after they kicked him out. Um, I'm looking for who else? What's the dude from San Antonio?
Wimby?
Stephon Castle.
Oh,
No, no,
Stephon
Stephon
Castle.
Castle. Been watching him this summer. He been putting in that work. VJ on the 76ers. Him and dude who came from Dallas. Quentin Grimes. Them going good together. And Cooper Flag, obviously. And then uh who else am I looking forward to? I probably would have to say The Magic, probably the Magic. Watching Paolo Banchero see what he does this season. There's no one over there now, so it's kind of up for
Mm.
grabs. So we're gonna see what he does. But yeah, those are people I'm looking forward
What's the
to.
name? What's the name went over there, didn't he? Desmond Bain,
Yep,
didn't he? Yeah,
yep.
from Memphis Grizzlies.
Hmm.
We'll see what that two punch combo look like. Tez, what's your thoughts?
I mean, really, I want to see how these Texas teams show up, or if they show
Nah,
up. 'Cause
facts.
it's a lot of
Yes,
talk.
bro.
It's a
Facts.
lot of
Yes.
talk right now that it's gonna be
Facts.
a battle, but like, is it really gonna be a battle? Like, I want to see it.
That's
And I
good.
don't know. Kyrie got to get his game back together. You know what I'm talking about as far as
Hmm.
him coming off injury, because
Yeah.
yeah, I want to see full potential.
Yeah, me too.
Okay.
Definitely see
So
full
it's so
potential.
it's a so it's a solid fight. I want to see full potential.
Yeah.
Who
I'm
we got?
definitely
Who we got? Who
excited.
we got? We got Rockets, Spurs, Mavericks.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
and all of them should be nice.
Yeah, all of
All
them
of them
Yeah.
should do
should
a
be
little make a
nice.
little noise
It,
this year,
it
yeah.
shouldn't be no easy win either way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to that. I think I saw yesterday that the starting five for the Mavericks was supposed to be Cooper Flag, Clay, PJ Washington, AD, and Lively, from what I seen.
Yeah.
Yeah,
For they starting five. So big
yeah.
lineup, athleticism, rebounding. You got some
Yep.
scoring.
But like y'all
Um,
mentioned earlier, that Houston lineup, that's just
yeah,
crazy.
that Houston. Yeah, I'm looking
Jesus,
forward to them too. Yeah, they some young
Six
bulls over
nine.
there.
six
6
Yeah,
nine
9
is
and up.
crazy.
it's,
That's crazy.
And
Yeah.
I more so this is me. I would say I would lean more toward the Rockets because of Amin Thompson's ability that he's already shown. But
yeah,
I
yeah.
think
Yeah,
that
yeah,
Cooper Flag can hold his own because of how gifted he is. So
Facts.
yeah,
Yeah,
when they
yeah.
match up, we just gonna see.
Ooh, they're gonna be
yeah,
spicy.
for sure.
Ooh, they're gonna be a
Man,
spicy matchup.
I'm gonna have
Yeah,
to get to
man,
one of
man,
them
man.
excited to
games
see
for
that.
sure.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Before we go, one person that I'm also excited to see if he's able to lead a team without one of his road dogs is Jalen Brown with the Celtics because Jason Tatum is
Oh
hurt.
yeah.
Tatum is out for the season, torn Achilles. We saw that happen. He's recovering,
No,
and
Derek
so
White. Derek White
well, I
leading
mean
that
they got
team, bro. Derek White leading
huh?
that team, bro.
You
Derek
think
White is
so?
leading that team. Yes, bro. Jalen
Okay.
Brown gonna be the second hand to the team again, bro. All right, maybe even Payton Pritchard.
Yeah, I like Peyton. I like Peyton Pritchard. Yeah. All right, man. Well, the sparks are in the air, man. There's a lot to see. Texas teams making
Oh,
moves.
sure.
A lot of
Yeah.
coaches have made moves, so I'm excited to see, man. But yeah, it's a sports Thursday, man. We have came back with another fire episode. We had some great takes today, great perspectives. Continue to follow us. Y'all share, man, how the people can follow y'all.
JJ.
JJ, I just
So you can follow me on Instagram at underscore it's dot dot boy with two eyes underscore. And then on TikTok is Jesus Love with a
loves
V JJ on
JJ.
TikTok. There you
Oh man.
go.
All right. Facebook is Montez Toombs with two O's on that Toombs, and then everything else it is Mr. the number two. M is in Mary, B is in boy, S is in Sam. Mr. Toombs on everything else.
Hey, hey, the Cookie Man. That nigga boy got the
The
fire
Cookie
sweep
Man.
over there. Cookie Man. Now
Yeah,
you can
man.
follow me, man, on IG at Willie W Strickland, STRCKLIN, not LAND. Get it right. Follow me on. I'm just saying, they be jacking my last name up, fam. I'm just saying. Follow me on TikTok, man, at Willie Beamen, BEAMEN, man, and continue to follow all of us, man, as we grow together and give you guys some hot takes, man, in these different sports arena. But we'll see y'all soon. We out of here. Peace.